Alright, so Burst God here. Purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to solo Samurai Palace Nightmare Hardcore Edition, but with a twist. I'm gonna simulate what it's like to complete this challenge as a level 96, and the reason for that is the story that goes behind this is there's a level 97 said it can't be done. He's tried to do it so many times and it just can't be done. The video that I posted shows me doing it, but I was level 109 when I was doing it because when Samurai Palace came out, I was already plus 100. I was like 105 or something like that, maybe a little bit more. So he said that was my advantage, whereas for somebody that's level 96, level 97, that area would not be able to do this. So I'm gonna accept that challenge. And I'm gonna do that by not using more than 96 points in my skills tree. So for spell, I put 90. For stamina, I put 6 for a total of 96. So that's what you would have as a level 96. So I'm not using the extra 22 that come. I'm not going to be using the gear that I have. Obviously, that would make it a lot easier. So what I did was I looked at the specs he's running. He has a helm that has, it's been maxed out. It has a spell power of 8,000. I'm going to be doing 7. His mage armor is at 7,500. I'm going to be doing 6,000. And he has fans as well, but his fans they're not maxed out, but they are at around 56k. I'm going to be doing 52. We're both using illusion blast for both of our spells, so double illusion blast. The purpose of me using lower gear than his is just to show him that it can be done, and anybody that's this level, I'm not going to say that you're going to have 100% success rate with this walkthrough, but it can be done. So, instead of waiting around trying to ask everybody to help you, you have a guide to show you how to do this alone for those times that you don't have friends online or no one just wants to help you. So we're going to pan out a little bit, turn the music off, and let's get started. Alright, so a lot of this is going to be rinse and repeat. It's not really difficult. I wish I could make it seem like, oh, it took 30 years in a lab for me to come up with this strat. Pretty sure other people were doing it before me. For me, it's more of a consistency thing. So, as you can see, I'm doing somewhere between 33 to 36 million. It's peaking at 36 million. And all I'm doing is when you approach the enemy, you want to come to the corner of the enemy and then go into these circles after you've baited them, and make sure that they're within striking distance. That way you can deal your DPS to them and or your burst damage or whatever. And that's that. It's not difficult at all. So once again, you're coming in from the corner at an angle, and then you're doing the carousel. You go in circles. That's about it. This game is about keep moving, because it is harder to hit a target that's moving rather than one that's stationary. Sometimes they're going to be too close to that wall rather than chance being hit, trying to come in at an angle, pull out once you got their attention, or you've triggered that hot spot and they're starting to move, and then just go in the opposite direction. Just repeat the same thing going in circles. This room, it's a little bit different. You don't really have to go in circles. Let's get these guys to chase you. There's like this small area back here. They won't get these guys out of the way. Now you can focus these guys. He hit me, but it's alright. Heal up right after this. And that's all you're gonna do, man. You're gonna just go in circles. Alright, so let's heal up really quick. Go basically you got chain heal, 6-second CD. Doesn't really take much time because you know when you're not doing that much DPS, time is an enemy. So you want to try to do things quickly as possible. Okay, for this next part, this is the first boss. To me, it's the most difficult part of the raid. I feel if you can get past this point, the rest is easy. And the reason why I say that, this guy has all kind of random attacks on the floor. And then not only are you trying to dodge that, but you're trying to dodge the random little rogue guy that's chasing you. And one of those guys gets summoned like every few seconds or whatever. So when you get him out of the way, there's another one you got to deal with. So what you want to do is let him make contact with you, and then he does his delayed attack. Try to remember where the first beam on the floor is, because that's the one that you have to make the first attack that is on the floor. And that's what becomes confusing because they're all the same color. They're all green, so unless you have a really good memory, you can't remember which one is the first attack, then you're going to get hit most likely. And definitely, as you can see, some of these attacks are stacked. If there's no avoiding an attack, then go for the one with the least amount of stacks. So, you know, go for the beam that only has like one beam on the floor rather than the one that has 3, because then you'll be one shot. That's it. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy, but it can be done. You know, the main thing is getting that little rogue ninja to make contact with you in an area that doesn't have too many of those beams. Because like I said, he makes contact with you, then he does his attack. So it's a delayed attack. And that's it. From here, dude, it's like cake to me. That is the hardest part. So if you can get past that part, you're minty. Alright, so here, we're just going to pull them a little back and then do like this little swivel U-turn. Get them out of the way. You're going to start on this side, move your way over here to avoid that. These guys are cake. Throughout this, I'll be sharing like what are my secrets or just, you know, my moves that I'm doing. Okay, for this next group of guys, you're just going to get these warriors here and the swordsmen to chase you to the shuriken throwers. That's it. Make sure they're within striking distance. You're going to have them chase you over here so you can add some of that damage you're doing to them, to these snipers. Let them share, because sharing is caring. Alright, for this next part, this is the second boss. This is the ancient golem. For him, I actually figured out something. It took me a while, but I got it. Okay, so what you're going to do is he has 2 attacks. The first 2 attacks are identical. He launches like this one attack that pretty much like summons these other boulders and they come crashing down on you. But what you just do is this little side strat that I guess I figured out because I looked for other videos and I didn't see it. But you just go from side to side, and for some reason why he will not be able to focus you. You don't have to focus dodging him. You just go side to side. The only one you're gonna have to dodge is this one. So you'll pause here and dodge that one. Then you'll go back to your side to side strat, making sure that when you pass him, you make contact with him. That's it. It's like a lot of these AIs, they have like patterns that they follow. So usually if you can figure out a pattern, it's pretty easy from there. And if you get hit, you know, that happens. Don't worry about it. We gotta heal for that. Alright, so once we heal, we can continue. So that's that. Just do the side by side strat. There's a lot of people that try glitching that area. I mean, if you want to glitch it, by all means do it, but it's really not that complicated. So you're gonna make it more difficult trying to glitch it than just doing it the way it was intended to be done. A lot of this, like I said, is just rinse and repeat. For this part, you want to start on this side and then make your way to this side when you come into range, and then pull back, do like this U-turn, and then across these guys. So you're pretty much, right now, you're a basketball star and you're crossing over them. That's all it is. As you can see, time is going down. Don't worry, don't panic. Keep going at the pace you've been going. Trust me, we got this. So anybody who says that, oh, I'm level 96, I'm level 97, and the only reason why you can do it is because you're 100, no. You can do this. You just need to grind. Like, you know, oh wow. There's like Dragon Ball Z going on in the house with the cats. Guess they had a disagreement. Anyhow, back to this video. They really just did that like mid-video. Alright, well, we're not gonna edit it because we're here at Musashi, so it is what it is. Let's do this. Let's get this done. Because, you know, you're gonna have things happening in the background while you're playing, and you just gotta stay focused. Oh, almost got caught up. Okay, so for here, you gotta keep an eye on Smokey right there with the cyclone, because that's the real, like, difficult part of this part, if you want to even consider that difficult. It's because you can't really outrun him, so you got to keep an eye on where he's at and keep distance from him while dodging these couple little attacks that the boss is throwing at you, which are really not that difficult to dodge. But Smokey right here, he's pretty quick, so you want to keep your distance from him and then get back within striking distance of the boss and just doing it. As I said, time is winding down. Don't worry. You know, when you panic, you make a lot of mistakes, and that's where a lot of people end up. Even if you only have 10 seconds left after completing this, the point is that you completed it and you got your merch at the end. A lot of this is memory too. Remembering where that first attack is coming from and avoiding that one before the second one. And there you have it. That is how you solo this at level 96.